Ready?
Time to go!
What now? What now?
No! It can't be!
Oh, hell! There was a dragon after all!
I thought this thing needed a priestess to summon it.
Is that the lance?
We are in no condition to claim it. Fire and flame! Has even the dragon god succumbed to melancholia?
No. I think this is something worse. Look! On its back!
Something clings to it. A human. Is that the fiend behind this chaos?
That's the worst double act I've ever seen.
Look at its eyes, its mouth, like it's shielding itself, or like it refuses to confront anything, or almost like...
Yufa, get back! We've got bigger problems than the ritual! This thing wants to eat us!
You would fight our god!
What can we do but defend ourselves?
Yufa! I'm...
Look out!
What can I do? You would have me abandon this end. You would send me away to live my life. But how? How can I? This is all I have. Please. You can't take my purpose away from me. I must apologize. I was wrong to assume. I was quick to judge. But your rites are not acts of barbarism. Yours is a proud heart. But still, see the truth. Is this your god? A god who demands martyrs, who desires tragedy. Is that truly a god worthy of your devotion and faith? Arise now, priestess! Have you come here only to be saved? Or will you find purpose beyond death, to stand and fight as a savior? I want too! O Lodestar, ye torn maiden of faith, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path. I love that island. I love the smell of its verdant flora. But what I love more than anything is its people. Their words may be coarse, but their hearts are true. I must save them! Please! Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the King's own path, awaken! If I cannot save them in death, then I swear I'll protect them with my life! All of you! Let me fight by your side!
You what? You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight as a team!
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes, it must be. If we strike at the human precisely, we may be able to separate them. Everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god, Et. And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone! Come on, team, we fight together! It is your turn! Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness! I'll show you! Gale hit their weakness! Don't let us down!
Hold back!
Gale hit their weakness!
Come!
That's your opening, Captain!
Weakening the enemy!
Here I go! Heed me! Watch me!
Magic Seeker! Let me help! Observe with blade in hand! Can you withstand this?
Ah! Is that all? Yuffie's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over. That helped. I'll behold this power. You hit their weakness. Don't let
Come
us down,
forth,
Yuna.
Royal Soul! Win!
You hit their weakness.
I am no
That's your opening,
power
Captain.
of heroes! Weakening the enemy!
In the end, my abilities amount to nothing. This should help.
This'll be over soon enough. Seems this is just what I need.
Let's go!
one, Captain!
Let justice prevail! Can you withstand this?
Everyone, I can do this!
Yeah! You've hit their weakness! I'll show you! Howling wind! Their weakness! Don't let us down, Yuna! You hit their weakness!
I am no
That's
stranger
your
to
opening,
perhaps not
Captain.
with blade in hand! Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength!
This is just what I need! Smashed him! We did it! Now we just need to take down the
Magic Seeker! Here!
I'm grateful.
I stand ready. Let justice prevail! Weakening the enemy!
I can do this.
I'll show you!
So heavy.
Magic
Seeker!
Seeker! Ailment's slowing you down, Captain!
Let me help.
Thanks.
With blade in hand! I will not let you die.
That was helpful. That helped.
Jonah,
Here we
careful!
go.
It looks like you
Come
have several
forward.
ailments! Watch your back! Ow!
This is poison.
This is just what I need! It's gonna keep wearing her down. Gale!
Come forth,
You gotta do
royal
something
soul!
about all those ailments! Watch yourself!
Oh, power of heroes! Can you withstand this?
Jonah,
Take my
careful!
fullest
It
power.
looks like you've got several ailments! Watch your back!
Only a flash.
I call upon the royal soul! Gonna keep wearing her down. Jonah,
won't
your
hold
attack
back.
power is down!
Observe for all that we strive for! Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks. This poison. We have provisions.
Is that all?
Watch me!
Will you help? By this power! With blade in hand! Let us fight as one! Not this skill.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Together!
Together then.
Behold my power!
My strength.
Hulkenberg!
Oh, souls of
several
kings,
ailments
give
slowing
me
you down.
strength.
It is your turn!
The enemy still stands.
Behold this power! Howling! Howling! Hit! Come on, Jonah,
Come forth,
focus.
royal soul! Let justice prevail! Weakening the enemy!
You
Here I
gotta
go.
do something about all those ailments! Watch
I
yourself!
must do this. I'm sorry, everyone.
Fast! That's
Let's go!
Hulkenberg!
Didn't
Several
work?
ailments slowing you down!
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, Gale still standing, I see!
Summoner,
Be beautifying!
help me finish this. This is just what I need.
Magic Seeker! Still up?
We're not down! We gotta wake her up! Keep
I'm
us down!
sorry,
Someone help her!
everyone.
Not like this! Someone help, please!
From our provisions!
Time for my grand comeback! Keep us down! We gotta help her! Can't let it go
I
unseen!
rejoin the fray.
Come forth, royal soul!
That'll do.
Not bad at all.
I shall rise.
Tremble before me!
The dragon!
The dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel. Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest, and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracadios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research. She was right.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, they are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
And maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even this new power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity threatening the village. Maybe that's what it meant all along.
It had always seemed odd that the dragon god dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. My brother often wondered about it. We were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village. You said you had business with the lands when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey to regain its strength...
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
Someone, please!
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it out, eh?
Of course! But more importantly...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of him.
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphausia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation. Here on we shall...
Oh, priestess! It's the priestess!
Lady Eupha, please save us.
What don't you lot get about evacuate? You want to live? Do as you're told.
Priestess, what happened to the ritual? What of the dragon god's wrath?
Did you even perform the rite? Oh, this is a disaster. How can we survive now?
The dragon god Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna fight, are you?
Basilio, where's the monster?
So be it. We end this here!
We can do this! It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy.
Behold
Just
this
the
power.
stubborn one. Howling wind!
This take my fullest power. Come forth now.
I won't hold back!
Let me help.
Thank you.
Come!
That attack.
This is just what I need! Gale, away! It didn't affect them!
Every souls of kings, give me strength. Not this time.
Be purified!
Vida's power.
It
didn't work.
Kidding me? That didn't do a thing!
Oh, power of heroes! Weakening the enemy!
Watch me. I should summon her.
Heed me!
I did nothing?
Nullified?
So slow.
Come forth, royal soul!
What? It didn't affect them!
I am no I must hit! That's ineffective.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit. Wind isn't working. Try hitting them with something else.
This is just what I need! Raging thunder!
That would nullified?
Everyone is counting on me. I must concentrate. I shall rethink this. I must do this!
Maybe we can't do this. Take it!
Come!
I'll show you. No good. Kidding me? That didn't do
This
a
is the
thing.
power set. It is over.
That one looked like it hurt.
It's okay.
Nice going,
We can do
Eva.
this. Let's go! Let's set it up! No, this won't work. It didn't work!
It didn't affect them. The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
Can you withstand this?
This is just what I need. A bit much, actually.
Fool! No way! Nullified?
I shall do my...
Be purified! I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
By this power! Not now. Magic Seeker! Here!
Thanks.
I stand. Oh, power of heroes! Weakening the enemy!
I call upon a royal soul.
Purified!
Wait, that didn't work.
That didn't do a thing!
My shoulders. Take my fullest power. I must do this.
Let me
That
help!
helped.
Observe the for all that we strive for!
Masked dancer. Seriously? Summoner. This won't
Attack
work.
was nullified?
By this power! No.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's go! Light, nothing? Will never work.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him.
Oh,
We can't let
power
him
of
get hit.
heroes!
I've got just the dance for you. Masked dancer. This is the power. Be purified!
Maybe we can't do this. This should work.
My strength. My shoulders.
anywhere if his weakness keeps... And he's not even looking at us! It seems as though he's really focused on... Hey, maybe I could flutter over there and try distracting him. I bet that praying's connected to how he keeps changing his weakness. If I can snap him out of it, then maybe he'll stop switching things up for a while. Once he's weak to something we can use, just give me the signal, and I'll go pester him. Should I go distract him? You want me to hold off for now?
Let justice prevail! Charge are unfazed!
Nullified? Hulkenberg's fighting your anxieties! Keep the enemies off her! You can't let your anxieties win now! Come on! She was anxious and they're out for her blood! Ow! Hulkenberg's fighting her anxieties! Keep the enemies off her!
I can do this. Perhaps this will be too strong. We have provisions. Thank you.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul! Here!
Thanks.
How can we survive this? Not this one.
Don't underestimate.
Behold this power! Light! No good! Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing!
Audacity! That attack!
Should I go distract him? Leave it to me! That hurt.
Summoner.
I mean, it worked! But...
That was ineffective?
You're overwhelmed with anxiety. Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard.
It didn't work!
If she gets attacked, it's over. Yufa's anxiety has weakened her, and she's under attack!
Not this for all that we strive for! Can you withstand this?
I call upon a royal soul!
Wait, that didn't work! That didn't do a
Everyone,
thing.
I must do this!
The attack was nullified?
You resist?
It didn't affect them!
Is that all?
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone, heal her! Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help. Can't let it go unused.
That was helpful. Thank you. I shall do my best. Summoner. This may be...
Be purified!
Let's go!
That helped.
Is that come? Weakening the enemy!
My strength.
Should I go distract him? Leave it to me. That hurt. I'll show you. Howling no good. I'm gonna need a minute.
Summoner. I must do this.
I will fight with... I'm all prepared. Do I need? I can take it.
I've got just the dance for you, Masked Dancer!
I shall do my best.
Be purified!
The freedom.
Magic Seeker! Roar!
My strength!
For all that we strive for! Can you withstand this?
Watch me! No way! It didn't affect them!
Take my fullest power. The situation.
I must do this!
Poison!
Yufa's poisoned.
Magic
Gonna
Seeker!
keep wearing her down.
Lightning! Obspaker!
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Thank you. Behold this power! Let's keep cool.
That was helpful.
Be purified! My strength. Should I go to... Leave it! That hurt.
By this
It
power.
hurts.
Win! Still here?
I'm gonna need a minute.
Let justice prevail! They yet cling to life.
Yufa's poisoned. Let's do this together. I'm gonna keep wearing her down. Masked Dancer! Stubborn, hey?
This poison.
Here I go! It is your turn!
The enemy still stands. Try to.
Juno
Magic
struggles
Seeker!
with her sight.
This is for the future of the Mastari!
Fall! I've done it!
I'll strive for greater heights.
Excellent.
Tremble before...
I am
I'm
most
sure
certainly
greater
stronger than I
triumphs lie
was.
ahead.
Right. That's the end of that.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was inside the temple. What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Edeni, even the night father and mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
We support them. without the rite of sacrifice. Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
Have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Del.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone, the Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands, the threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective Magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Stroll? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios. Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings we were then. This time, we could do it right.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the Lance's secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the Lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck. We need some way to keep the Lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the Lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
Tis an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire.
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the Lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish.
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabri's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey. Time to go!
Not just the Lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
I'm sure you can.
You're right. I want to believe that. With you on our side, I know we'll...
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Now then.
No.
True.
Hold on.
Most helpful.
Now then.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
It's a story about an ideal world.
Well, so you do not merely strive against evil. You have a vision for the world's betterment.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes. That mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.